Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to week number 1 of the B-Main Bandits National Tour featuring the non-wing 360 sprint cars. This time coming to you from the Kern County Raceway in beautiful Bakersfield, California. Final hot laps are out on track. Let's see how qualifying shook out this evening. Quick time tonight goes to 24. Noah Bowman, 13.988 around this 3/8 mile racetrack. 13 cars scheduled to make the call for heat races this evening, and let's get right to them. After 8 laps in heat race number 1, checkered flag would fly for Andrew Thornton out of Granbury, Texas. Noah Bowman, Ryan Padgett, Jay Schaff, Richie Gaines, Josh Berkey, and Jackson McLean would round out the field for heat race number 1. And in a bit of a lopsided heat race number 2, the number 13 of Joseph Johnson would see the checker flag fly for him. With the 4-car invert out of each heat race, that will put him and Andrew Thornton on road number 4 for tonight's main event. But before we get to the non-wing 360A main event for the evening, let's check out the support class tonight here at the Kern County Raceway, which would be the Midgets. Ladies and gentlemen, it is feature time for our support class, which happens to be the Mighty Midgets, who are making their way around the same 3/8 mile that the sprint cars are tonight. Starting on the pole is going to be Ryan Padgett out of Anadarko, Oklahoma in the 98 machine. Josh Berkey out of Ames, Iowa to his outside. Andrew Thornton, Richie Gaines in row number 2. Row number 3 is going to be Ethan Huey, Jackson McLean, Noah Bowman, Austin Thornton in row number 4. Bowen Smith, Byron Gay in row number 5. Scott Snodgrass and Joey Smith going to round out your A feature starters tonight for the Midgets. Field's going to work their way into 3 out of 4. Ryan Padgett wasted no time. We're underway here at Kern. Right to the inside of the speedway for Ryan Padgett. Big 4-wide shuffle for P2 on back. Andrew Thornton and Josh Berkey battling it out for P2 down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Ethan Huey and Richie Gaines. Now Jackson McLean moving his way up top shelf. Noah Bowman trying to catfish around the inside around Huey. McLean's got to run down the back straightaway. He's going to clear Huey for the spot. Now Josh Berkey has cleared Thornton, and he is side by side with Padgett for the lead. Starting to work lap number 3. Slide job. Padgett goes to cross him back over. Drag race to start-finish line. Still going to be Josh Berkey this time by. Padgett throws the slider. Berkey crosses him over as Padgett wheel stands down the back straightaway. Andrew Thornton with a little bit of breathing room in 3rd. Richie Gaines roll around in the 4th position. Side by side for the 5th spot between Noah Bowman and Jackson McLean. Bowman clears McLean this time, but here comes the charge into turn number 3. Back up front, Andrew Thornton. Now to the tail tank of Ryan Padgett for P2. Really cuts the car to the left, getting into turn number 1. Up on the berm, trying to find some traction on the bottom side of turn 2. Richie Gaines now moving around the high side, clears Thornton for P3. Great race going on here for 4th place on back. Noah Bowman down to the inside of the racetrack. Trying to get around Thornton. Gets a little bit of a run down the straightaway, but we do have a yellow. Here we go, going to come back to green. Josh Berkey, Ryan Padgett, Richie Gaines going to lead us back. Josh Berkey immediately to the slider line to block any run from Ryan Padgett. Noah Bowman almost 2 for 1 in turns 1 and 2. Now Noah Bowman's going to clear Gaines for the third spot. Going to start setting his sights moving forward. Right to the tail tank of Ryan Paget on the slider line. Yellow's out again. Top three unchanged as we go to fire them once again. Once again, Berkey wasted no time and we're back underway. Noah Bowman rolling around the inside of the speedway. Gaines on the high side, trying to split Paget down the middle. Gaines motoring around the high side, has a big run on Paget that time. Now Andrew Thornton trying to battle back against Noah Bowman. Running mid to high. Bowman changes lines, so does Thornton. Thornton goes to the inside. See Joseph Johnson and Austin Thornton wheel to wheel there at the back. Oh, got one going for a ride there in turns 1 and 2. It does draw another yellow. Car going for a ride this time, going to be the 12 of Bowen Smith. Up on the berm and into the wall and upside down. Brings out our third caution of the race. Coming back to green this time. Going to be Josh Berkey, Richie Gaines, and Ryan Paget. Green flag's back in the air and we're underway here at Kern. Rinse and repeat, making it work. Noah Bowman catfishing around turns 1 and 2. Gets around Ryan Paget and the yellow is out almost immediately again. Go re-racked, restacked, and getting ready to go once again. Berkey, Paget, Bowman, now your top three. Field comes off turn number 4 into turn number 1, and we're back underway. Noah Bowman working the inside of the speedway, trying to clear Ryan Paget a second time. Not going to do it. Andrew Thornton, a little bit of contact with the outside wall down the back straightaway. See if that affects him in any way. Yellow flag flies again. Midgets having a tough go of it this time around. Yet another restart. Berkey, Paget, Bowman bring us around. Big shuffle going on there in the back. Andrew Thornton, Joseph Johnson with a big run on Noah Bowman. Thornton's going to go to the high side to try to clear Noah Bowman. Off turn number 4, Thornton's back up to P3. Looking for more, trying to catch Ryan Paget. Bowman battling back to the inside. Thornton using the momentum up on the cushion. Bit of a slider line, real close quarters with Paget getting into turn number 1. Joseph Johnson in the 13 is right there. Bit of contact with Noah Bowman and Ryan Paget. The yellow flag will fly for Noah Bowman. Take number next for restarts. Berkey, Paget, Thornton, now your top three. Berkey carbon copies his restart on the slider line. Paget trying something a little bit different, staying low. Andrew Thornton and Joseph Johnson, and now Jackson McLean right with them, all to the high side of the speedway, side by side for P2. Paget and Thornton nearly a dead heat. Andrew Thornton goes to cross under Ryan Paget, slides up in front of him. And contact, big contact. A bunch of cars around and involved, and that's going to be another yellow flag. Perhaps this time is the charm. Josh Berkey, Andrew Thornton, Ethan Huey, now your top three. Middle turns 3 and 4. Berkey pushes one and we're back underway. 11 laps to go. Ethan Huey slowly been making his way through the field. Following Andrew Thornton on that high line, who's right to the tail tank of Berkey. Berkey slams the door into 1 and 2. Thornton holds it down low, down the back straightaway. Huey trying to use that momentum as well. Top 4 cars on a breakaway. Berkey, Thornton, Huey, and Gaines are all gone. Jackson McLean is the 5th place car, and he's over a second back of Gaines. Andrew Thornton with the diamond line off turn number 4. Starts reeling in Josh Berkey. We got 8 laps to go this time. Take a ride with Ethan Huey as he starts making his way through the field. Middle of the speedway, trying to get underneath Andrew Thornton. Now up to the high side, right with him. Down the front straightaway. A lot of throttle control as the straightaway is starting to slick off here at the Kern County Raceway. Has a run this time down the back straightaway on Andrew Thornton. Stays on the cushion. Thornton right through the middle. A little bit of contact down the front straightaway that time. 5 laps to go here at Kern County. Andrew Thornton and Ethan Huey, the battle for second position. Got one in the fence. Yellow flag is out. It looks like that's going to be Noah Bowen Smith for the second time tonight. Here we're going to send him off this time with 3 laps to go. Berkey, Thornton, Huey, your top 3. Berkey wasted no time getting right back to it. Huey with a run on Thornton. Thornton goes to turn underneath him. They make contact. Huey's in the wall. Yellow flag is gonna fly again. Andrew Thornton taking his EOL, moving to the tail end of the field. Claiming the caution is his own fault. Green, white, checkered finish coming at you. Berkey, Gaines, McLean, now your top 3. Another shake-up up front as we go green one more time. Berkey with that slider line. Richie Gaines to the high side. Jackson McLean on the bottom. Will any of them be able to catch him? White flag is out one more time around for Josh Berkey. Richie Gaines is there, 3 wide momentarily down the back straightaway. Gaines with the suicide slide. Slides to the high side of the speedway. Berkey goes to cross him over. And Richie Gaines is going to grab the victory. In his first race with the B-Main Bandits, he grabs the midget victory. Your A feature winner tonight is going to be Richie Gaines, the number 86. Josh Berkey, the 39, going to be P2. And Jackson McLean works his way from the back of the pack to finish on the podium to round out your top 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up our midget feature here from the Kern County Raceway. Final rundown looks like this. Richie Gaines going to be your winner. Josh Berkey in second. Jackson McLean in P3. Ryan Paget, Noah Bowman going to round out your top 5. Byron Gay, Austin Thornton, Joey Smith, Andrew Thornton, and Ethan Huey round out the top 10. Bowen Smith, Joseph Johnson, and Scott Snodgrass round out your 13-car field for the midgets tonight. If you thought that was entertaining, hold on tight because the 360 A-Main is next. Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime for the first time this season for your B-Main Bandits National Tour Sprint Cars. Got 2 cars not answering the call for tonight's A-Main. The 39 of Josh Berkey and the 22 of Scott Snodgrass will be scratched for the evening, so we will go with 11 cars for tonight's A-Main event, and the starting lineup shakes out like this. Starting shotgun on the field tonight, rolling off from P11, the winningest driver in B-Main Bandits history, the number 81 of Jackson McLean. And starting in the 10th spot tonight, he comes to Yellow Laporte, Texas. That is the Cactus Jack Tribute Machine, driven by Joey Smith. Starting to his inside, making his debut tonight with the B-Main Bandits Racing League. That's going to be Richie Gaines in the 70. Starting outside of row number 4 tonight, heat race number 1 winner. He comes to you out of Granbury, Texas. That is the AMT Racing Services B-Main Bandits, number 31 of Andrew Thornton. Starting to his inside, the winner of heat race number 2 tonight, going to be the number 13 of Joseph Johnson. Rolling off from the 6th position tonight, he comes to you out of Springfield, Illinois, representing Indy Race Parts Esports, the most recent champion with the B-Main Bandits, recently crowned the King of Wings. That is the 24 of Noah Bowman. To his inside, rolling off from the 5th starting spot tonight, rocking the Brady Bacon tribute paint job, that's going to be the Bullet Bowen Smith. Starting outside of row number 2 tonight, he comes to you out of Anadarko, Oklahoma. Laces up Sim Sports Scott Thomas Racing, number 98 of Reckon Ryan Paget. Starting off from the 3rd position, comes to you out of Spencerville, Ohio. That's going to be the Surge Performance, number 11 of Byron Gay. Moving on to your front row, making his debut tonight with the B-Main Bandits Racing League, that's going to be the number 12 of Jace Schaff. And your pole sitter tonight, he comes to you out of Joplin, Missouri. That is the B-Main Bandits AMT Racing Services, number 69 of Austin Thornton. Got 11 cars. We're going to go for 30 laps tonight here around the Kern County Raceway's 3/8 mile. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy 30 trips around the Kern County Raceway as we take you on a 3-wide thrill ride. This is the B-Main Bandits National Tour. Pull those belts down tight and batten the hatches. Thornton and Schaff going to lead us to the green, and we're racing with the new season here. Austin Thornton right to the high side of the speedway. Jay Schaff following right in his footsteps. Ryan Paget, Byron Gay battling for the 3rd position. Most cars up to the high side. Byron Gay first car down low, currently running in the 4th position. Schaff trying to find the grip down low, try to catch up to Austin Thornton. Now Paget catfishing the inside of the speedway. Challenges Schaff for 2nd, not going to get it this time. Noah Bowman, bit of a slider line right to the cushion. Now he's battling with Ryan Paget for the 3rd position. Tail of 2 lines, Bowman all the way to the wall, Paget all the way down to the inside berm. Schaff with a bit of a bobble, contact with Paget, and that's going to bring out a yellow. Coming back to green, first restart of the season. Austin Thornton, Noah Bowman, Byron Gay, your top 3. Thornton stands on the throttle. We're back underway. Thornton with that slider line blocks the run from Noah Bowman in P2. Bowman going to go to the bottom, try to catfish his way around Thornton side by side at the line for the lead. Thornton still got it for the moment. Back to the high side, trying to find some grip, and he's going to have it back down the back straightaway. Thornton takes the control once again. Bit of a battle going on back here. Bunch of cars racing for position. Richie Gaines up 4 spots to P5 already. Gets into the back of Bowen Smith, collects Johnson. Do we stay green? I believe we're going to. Indeed we do. Back up into the battle. Andrew Thornton slips by Byron Gay and Bowen Smith. Currently battling for the 3rd position, and he's not quite going to have it that time by. Jackson McLean now throwing his hat in the ring, working around the low side of the speedway, trying to get around Byron Gay. Up front, we've had a lead change. Noah Bowman now around Austin Thornton for the lead. Bowen Smith currently hanging on against Andrew Thornton for P3. Side by side with him down the front straightaway. Thornton trying to stick it to the bottom. Smith trying to find the grip on the high side. Thornton's going to clear him down the back straightaway for P3 this time. Now Thornton coming across the racetrack, grabs the cushion on the corner exit. He's going to have P3 this time by. And Jackson McLean trying to make a comeback from a rough season with the wings on him. His first winless season in many seasons here at the B-Main Bandits Racing League. Joseph Johnson trying to get back into the fight up front. Oh, Jackson McLean into the wall, as is Joseph Johnson, and that's going to be a yellow. Go back, take a ride on board with Jackson McLean. Starts to get a run on Andrew Thornton. Looks like he grabs a hold of the wall opening for pit road. Goes for a big tumble into turn number 3. Coming back to green this time, Noah Bowman, your leader. The Thornton brothers, Austin and Andrew, on his tail. Green flag's back out. We're underway, working lap 14 of 30. Thornton brothers going to start battling for P2. Joseph Johnson right there with them. Working a little bit lower on the speedway, trying to find the grip down on the low line. Joseph Johnson pulls even with him for P3. Johnson up to the wall. Thornton skating around the bottom, side by side this time. Give it to Johnson. Now Johnson around Andrew Thornton, trying to get around Austin. Both cars up on the high side. Austin defending. Andrew trying to come back on the low side. Johnson right in the middle. Noah Bowman loves to see all this battling going on. He's got over a second gap to Austin Thornton in second place. Richie Gaines worked his way back up from the earlier incident. Now he's back up to P5, looking to get around Andrew Thornton for 4th. Andrew pulls even with Johnson for 3rd that time by. Great racing tonight here at the Kern County Raceway. Now Austin rolling through the middle, trying to find every patch of grip he can find. Bit of a bobble up against the wall. Joseph Johnson side by side down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Johnson's going to clear the other Thornton brother. He now has P2. So now the Thornton boys are back at it for P3. You got a 4-car dance up here at the front. Joseph Johnson trying to get clear of it as quick as he can. Richie Gaines trying to find his way around the Thornton boys. This time we've got 9 laps to go. Gaines tries to split the difference. 3 wide, a little bit of contact down the back straightaway. Austin still trying to push the cushion. A little bit of contact with Andrew Thornton, left rear to right front. Andrew and Richie get into it. Both drivers gather it up and we stay green. Ryan Paget able to start closing in after that misstep by Thornton and Gaines. Hard to tell just by looking at it, but you can see the right front tire knocked out a toe on Thornton's 31 machine. Austin Thornton trying to find any way he can to stay out in front of his brother with 6 laps remaining. Noah Bowman running away from the field. Current gap to Joseph Johnson in P2 is 1.5 seconds. Working 5 laps to go, 4 to go this time by. Top 3 drivers all on top of the speedway. Richie Gaines and Andrew Thornton, the only battle for position on the speedway currently. Byron Gay racing with Ryan Paget. Paget a lap down. Gay running in the 6th position. Bit of a brake check there, not sure what that was about. We've got 3 laps to go this time by. Now now two as Noah Bowman has stretched out his lead. Thornton Brothers and Gaines finally settle down their battle just a little bit. Andrew Thornton runs right to the tail tank and turns 3 and 4. White flag is out for Noah Bowman. 1.5 seconds to Joseph Johnson. Nobody's going to catch him. Out of 3, coming out of 4. Checkered flag's going to fly. Noah Bowman's going to win. Joseph Johnson second. Thornton boys drag racing for the finish. Austin Thornton going to round out your podium. Your A feature winner tonight. He represents Indy Race Parts Esports. Comes to you out of Springfield, Illinois. The number 24 of Noah Bowman. P2 tonight going to be the number 13 of Joseph Johnson. And Austin Thornton in the 69 rounds out your podium. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for a fantastic night of racing here from the Kern County Raceway. Your A feature rundown looks just like this. Noah Bowman going to be your winner. Joseph Johnson at P2. Austin Thornton rounds out your podium. Andrew Thornton and Richie Gaines round out the top 5. Byron Gay, Ryan Paget, Bowen Smith, Jay Schaff, and Jackson McLean round out the top 10. Joey Smith in 11th. And Scott Snodgrass and Josh Berkey not answering the call for the main. Sure hope you enjoyed tonight's racing. Join us again next week as we move west and under the big top inside the Tulsa Expo Center, with the Outlaw Winged Micro Sprints as the support class to the Non-Wing 360 National Tour. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.